The NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by our college basketball survivor contest. First place can win up to $75,000. Enter today at splashsports.com/SGPN. Yes, sir. We're back with another edition of the NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. No me, no the voice, no the guy. It's me, really Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. All right. Last time I was out here, had a nice little sweep to the episode. No sound drop. I have no idea what happened to our sweep sound drop. We got to figure out the drop board for that. I don't know what happened to that, but very, very good stuff. Able to sweep the board last time out. Had a good episode. Grizzlies get it done 1-10. Also, what was the other play? The over. Oh no, Rockets laying 4.5. Lonte. I don't know how you ended up back in the Phoenix Suns. I'm pretty sure, was that the Suns game, the Rockets Suns game other day?
Yep. Unfortunately, yep.
No idea. No idea how that happened. But here we go. Lonte, we here with you yesterday here on the show. How'd it go? Nerd Lonte Smith, what's going on?
Back-to-back rough days, man. So I'm looking to bounce back today.
Tell me about it. What happened? I wasn't here.
I'm trying to just decipher what did we have. I think me and Scott both had New Orleans. Both like the Bucks. They got there, but I don't think we had anything strong. We like the Pistons. I did get there with the Bulls, but the Pelicans pick was bad. The Kings pick was bad. So overall, just not a good day. I thought I had a good feel for a couple of games, but the Bulls was really the only right side that I had. The Bucks did too, but I didn't have a lot of conviction on it, so didn't really play it. But yeah, Bucks and who was it? Bucks and Bucks and Bulls, the only one I had.
Luka trying to carry the Lakers. That game also proved to me what I thought what the Lakers are going to look like when LeBron was hired, and where it was going to be a lot of Luka and then everybody else, and it was going to be similar to that Mavs team when Luka first got there. That's what the Lakers looked like last night. Very much went back in time with that game against the Bucks last night. So, all right. Let's get into it, Lonte. We got a number of games here on the slate we got to get through. Before we get to that, let's talk about our 75K winner-take-all college basketball survivor contest. March hasn't been this exciting ever until now. Go to splashsports.com/SGPN for a chance to win 75K. 75K. Splashsports.com/SGPN. All right. Let's lock into the first game of the slate. Luka really carried them to the over. Like, that was crazy. But the Bucks didn't do any, help scoring the basketball all that much. But dang, man, that game went over, and I just knew that was an under game. All right, Boston Celtics at 7 p.m. on the East Coast, tipping off in South Beach, playing the Miami Heat. Heat are catching 8 at home. 213.5 is the total. Let's look at the injury report here. We got for the Boston Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis is questionable on the sick report. We got Jaylen Brown questionable with the knee injury. Al Horford's probable with the toe injury. We got Jason Tatum questionable with the knee injury. And we got Derek White, who is questionable here with a knee injury as well. On the Heat side of the ball, Alec Burks is out. Jovic is out. Yeah, it's easy for me. I'm on Heat +8. Just continue to back the system here. Heat is a dog. Heat is a home dog. And Boston plays with their food way too much this season for me to ever feel comfortable about laying a really, really big number against them. Against somebody that probably looks like they want to get up for this game randomly. Yeah, it's the Heat as a dog. I'm just going to take the Heat.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. Just Spoelstra's always got good plans for the Celtics, although I think they've won and covered 5 straight versus the Heat, which is kind of concerning. But they're usually competitive games. This is a new iteration of the team, so they still got the pieces there to be competitive, and I think they can match up a little better in this iteration of what they have than in the past. They got multiple wing defenders that they can throw at the two J's. So yeah, I like the points here. I think we see a lower scoring game, much like we usually see with Heat Celtics games. So I would go with an under as well. The Heat struggling to even get to 110, so Celtics got to have a better defensive effort than what they showed in the past few games. So I think we see a lot of defense here, low possession. So I like the under even more, but I'll take the Heat plus the points as well.
All right. I can't get there on the total. Nothing really sticks out there. All right. Next game up, Indiana Pacers. What? This game is horrible. The Indiana Pacers are going up against the Philadelphia 76ers in Philadelphia. Pacers laying 13.5. 232.5 is the total injury report for these two teams. And we've got nothing on the Pacers side of the ball. Whereas for Andre Drummond, he is questionable for the 76ers. You got Justin Edwards, who is questionable. Jesus Christ. Grimes is questionable. And we'll see. Oh, Grimes is on the sick report, questionable too. That's interesting. So another person added to the sick report here today. Watch out for Grimes. We got Oubre, who's questionable with the knee sprain. We got Paul George out, Kyle Lowry out, Tyrese Maxey out. Lonnie Walker's on this team. Is that new? He ain't always been up here.
No, he had. Well, for the past like month and a half, 2 months.
But like, this is not a whole season thing, right?
No.
Okay, I'm like, Lonnie Walker has not been on this team for the entire season. Lonnie Walker added to the injury report. First time I'm saying his name all season. Let's date that. First time that I've said Lonnie Walker's name on the injury report is March 14th, 2025. All right. Ew. Either lay 13.5 with Atlanta or actually, not Atlanta, with Indiana or actually take the 76ers. What a horrible way to start the show.
Yeah, just team total or nothing. I don't want to lay the points. I don't want to take the points. Just Pacers team total over or nothing. I mean, they're fully healthy. Philadelphia's defense is leaky. They don't have a ton of guys at the rim. Pacers should be able to live in the mid-range area where they like. Their pressure and depth should wear 76ers down. I would lay the 13.5 before taking it with the Sixers, but team total, Indiana team total over for me. That's all I got for this game.
Oh, man. That is disgusting. Minus 13.5 sitting next to the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I guess you take Indiana because the 76ers are just completely unbettable. But they did get that sneak cover against Atlanta. I will say that. I'll give them credit on that. They got the little weak cover against Atlanta, and so they may backdoor this here. Pacers are 5-3 ATS. That's the stat I was looking for. Pacers are 5-3 ATS as a double-digit favorite. 76ers are 3-6 ATS as a double-digit dog. Yeah. All right. Pacers laying 13.5. Yuck. I like the over too, though. Let's see. Next game up, we got the Los Angeles Clippers on the road going to play the Atlanta Hawks. Clippers are laying 4.5 on the road. Yo, what's up with this? What's up with this nasty slate? Why is the slate? Yo, just skip the entire 7:00 slate of games.
The whole slate period is disgusting.
Like, no, because you get to the Cleveland and Memphis game, and you're like, all right, cool. Like, I could watch.
What else you got
though?
That's it.
Orlando and Minnesota is like clearly number 2 out of everything on the slate here.
And that's a double-digit spread.
Yeah, true. You might be entertained watching Toronto and Utah, but I'm not gonna say that, you're gonna see like the best form of basketball. Like this is not gonna be poetry in motion. The Suns play today, that sucks. Yeah, this is actually a horrible slate of basketball. Wow. All right. It is what it is. Like I was saying, Clippers are laying 4.5 for some reason on the road against the Atlanta Hawks. 233.5 is the total injury report, and we've got Ben Simmons, who is a questionable for this game. Norman Powell still out. Trey Young is probable to play, and then Clint Capella is questionable with personal reasons. Lonte, the Clippers have been really bad on the road. They get a win last time out. It was against Miami, and Miami was a 2-point favorite. So really, does that count? No. But yeah. Ew, give me Atlanta plus the points.
Yeah, I'm inclined to take Atlanta here. You got a day off in between travel, and James Harden is in Atlanta, where it's a lot of stuff to get into. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
he's going to Magic City. James, are you implying James Harden's going to Magic City tonight?
I'm not. I'm implying he probably went last night and the night before. But man, it's a lot of things to do other than Magic City in Atlanta. A lot of things to do. So I'm pretty sure he might have been distracted. Might have been in the studio. You know.
Oh, he was at Lil Baby. He
Yeah,
linked up with
maybe,
Lil Baby in the studio last night.
maybe,
Oh
man,
man,
maybe.
what?
But
This is a you are absolutely right, and he's really like the only good thing going they have for them right now,
right,
consistently.
right.
Yeah, no, this is wow. Yeah, feel even better about Atlanta.
Yeah, so I like Atlanta plus the points. I mean, Atlanta's won 4 in a row. They covered 3 of those. They scored 120 plus in 3 of the 4 games during this streak. So their offense is going good. I think they're getting a lot of contributions from guys like Gorgie Yang, Karis LeVert. So a lot of those guys, their depth has been on full display since their trade. So yeah, I like the Hawks to win it outright. I would maybe go over because the Hawks can't stop anybody, and just depending on what the Clippers offense, which Clipper offense shows up. But yeah, Hawks are nothing for me.
Josh Dare gets into this chat fading my VCU Rams. What is that?
No, I laid 11.
What? You faded my Rams? They're really good.
No, I
They're
laid
really
11.
no. But Josh in the chat, he said take over on Bonnie's in VCU. Okay, so he likes the points in that one. I thought he was taking the points. He likes a whole bunch of points in that over in Bonnie's in. Dang, we're going over in is that game? That game starts at 11:30.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about to
Yep.
start.
Yep.
Dang, I wish I was over there. I would have went. All right. Man, this slate's horrible. Charlotte Hornets. I mean, I guess they did this on purpose, Monte. They clearly did this on purpose because you have all the conference tournaments going on, all the college, everybody talking about all of that stuff, and then you sit here and you look at the NBA. You're just like, there's no reason to even go watch these games right now. Like, let's just stay on the college side of things. Everybody's watching college. They just put the worst NBA matchups they could think of on a slate. And it just so happens that a lot of them are today. We'll talk about this game in just a second. But first, I got to talk to you about Edge Boost. We partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for sports bettors. You can go lock in to Edge Boost. Make sure you use that promo code SGPN. You don't have to, you can avoid the hassle of having your card over there at the sports book, or honestly, you can avoid anything. Like, you don't have to have your card on the sports book. You don't have to worry about it being denied. You can do all of that. Just sign up for the Edge Boost card, use that, earn up to $750 per month cash back, and you know your money's safe because it's FDIC insured. So best part, no credit checks, completely free. Sign up with Edge Boost and enter our free $2,000 bracket competition at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. We're also brought to you by mybookie.ag. Log in, tap in, sign up with mybookie.ag. You can bet every single sport. You can bet props. You can do all of that. They accept customers from a whole bunch of different locations, and it's super easy to deposit and get lightning fast payouts using cryptocurrency. So log in, tap in with mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. It's mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN. All right, let's get into the next game of the slate. We got the Charlotte Hornets on the road going to play the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs are laying 2.5. 232 is the total. Injury report here, and it's a doozy because we had some very, very big news. Did y'all break the news yesterday, or was this after the show yesterday?
This was after.
Oh, okay. So we're breaking news here. All right. De'Aaron Fox out for the season. They shut him down. So no De'Aaron Fox in this game. Bassie is out. Of course, Wemby's been out. Okogie is the only thing out for the Charlotte Hornets here. This is the healthiest they've been in, I want to say, about 2 months. Nah, bruh. Wait, where's the standings look like? Honestly, it doesn't matter. The Spurs are like 10 games under 500, and they just lost De'Aaron Fox. But I'm just curious. Oh, yeah, they're 12 seed. Yeah, they're all the way still down there at the 12 seed. All right, let's play it. Because disgusting. All right, I played the drop. Very easy. Taking them points with Charlotte here. I think Charlotte actually probably should be favored. Maybe that's a little bit too much disrespect.
I agree. Or pick at least.
Devin Vassell. It might be a little bit too much disrespect for my guy Devin Vassell. Maybe Devin Vassell carries them across the finish line, but I mean Charlotte's been pretty all right defensively. They just couldn't score the basketball for like a month and change, and they figured that out a little bit more, kind of, sort of. They won 2 games by only scoring 105 points. Yeah, give me the Charlotte Hornets here, plus 2.5. Sprinkle on the money line.
Yeah, I like the Hornets as well. Just defensively, I think they'll be able to hold the Spurs down at the point of attack, especially. Miles Bridges has been playing really good. LaMelo's been LaMelo. And, I mean, they're getting contributions from their other guys as well. I think Damian Baugh has been playing okay for them. Tijon Salon has been getting a lot more run. Nick Smith Jr., really, really good for them in the time being. So I like the Hornets, and I like the under. I think the Hornets will be able to hold them down, and also like the fact that there's not going to be a ton of tempo with Chris Paul running the show. So I think it would be played in the half court. I think Hornets have been feisty, man. So I'm gonna take the Hornets.
Okay, so maybe maybe I'm looking at that the wrong way. Maybe. So, yes, I'm on Hornets. I was going to give out Hornets team total over, but that is not a smart play because the Hornets can't score. So, Spurs team total under 117.5. Hornets don't let them get close to 120 today, especially without De'Aaron Fox. The scoring goes down. Devin Vassell can't go out. I mean, unless Devin Vassell goes out there and scores like 50 by himself, but my guy's going to give him a humble 20, get his stats, and then get out the game and take the L. So, yeah, nah. I don't think they let the Spurs come close to that total. Give me Spurs team total under. All right. Next game up. Game of the night. By far. It's like not even close. Oh, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going. Is this not on TV? No, this isn't on TV. Wow.
I think they actually flexed it to be on TV, so it might not show it, but I think it is. I think it's on ESPN.
Okay.
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is.
Well, we'll see. Cleveland Cavaliers are on the road going to play the Memphis Grizzlies. Cavs are laying 2 here, 244. I'm sorry, 244.5 is the total. Injury report, and we've got DeAndre Hunter is a probable for this game coming off the sick report. Donovan Mitchell is out with the groin injury. We got Jaren Jackson Jr., who is questionable. He's missed the last 5 games with an ankle injury. He could return tonight. No Santi Aldama for the Memphis Grizzlies here tonight. Line is 2. Went down seemingly after Spida was ruled out here. What are we doing here, Lonte?
Yeah, I'm taking the Grizzlies on the money line. I think they're going to win the game outright. They haven't fared well against these top elite teams, but I think they can get it done. You got Jaren coming back, and I think that's big for him and getting his money, because he'll definitely be on the all defensive team, definitely be on an all NBA team, whether that's second or third. But he's going to get a lot of money in the offseason, and glad he's back. So I think they're going to be whole outside of Odama, who I mean he's a good player, but he can be replaced with some of the guys that they have, GG and Vince. So I think we see a high scoring game. The last one I think ended 252, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 129 to 130, 123, and the Cavs pushed on the 6. If you got in early, probably won with the Grizzlies. But yeah, I think the Grizzlies are going to win this one at home. Friday night, good home crowd. So I think they take care of business especially without Donovan.
I didn't expect to hear you say that. By the way, Cavs 11-0 since the All-Star break. Haven't lost. Grizzlies 1-10-1 ATS since the All-Star break. I can't bet that, Lonte. Especially with a number this short.
Yeah, a lot of that they were laying numbers as well.
But
I
what is that?
get
What does that mean that you played down the competition? Like, come on, we sat here on this show the last time out, and we took the Utah Jazz plus the points against them, and we cashed.
Yeah, that's very strong.
So, like, they didn't cover the line there. They didn't cover 3 against Phoenix of all teams. They didn't cover 3. They didn't cover 10.5 against New Orleans. They didn't. They did actually cover the 10 against Dallas, but I'm telling you, they got very, very fortunate for that cover in that game. And then they got dogged by OKC as a 7-point dog. I can't trust Memphis right now. I cannot trust Memphis. The one cover that they have in their last 10 games is the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, man. No. I mean, they've been scoring and scoring and scoring, but if the defense for the Cavs like locks down here, what are they going to do? They're not defending anything. Yeah, no. I can't do it, man. Give me the Cavs. Gotta fade Memphis. They're just not playing good. I'm gonna take the team that's playing well. All right. Next game up, we've got the Orlando Magic going to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota's laying 10.5. At home, 207.5 is the total. Let's see here. Gosh, all these games do really suck. Cole Anthony is. We'll see if he plays. He didn't play yesterday in the first leg of a back-to-back. Now they're on the second leg. 10.5 with Minnesota. I mean, okay, so there was one point I remember. It may not have been with you. It might have been with Scott. But we were literally laughing at the fact that Jamal Mosley could not win on the second leg of back-to-back. Let me look at the updated numbers this season. But there was a point in time where we were very much laughing because we thought Jamal Mosley was a pretty good head coach, but he could not win the second leg of a back-to-back. And that was very frustrating. Let me see here. This season on the second leg of a back-to-back, they are 4-6 straight up, 5-5 ATS. Nothing to write home about. Games do go under 3-7 to the total. Yeah, I think that's the only way I'd probably look at this one. You got 2 top 5 defenses in the league. Minnesota's a lot better at home than they are on the road. Defensively, after the break, Orlando's been really, really good. Yeah, I think that's where I'm looking at. Or are you looking at this, Lonte?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I mean, this is kind of a good matchup for Orlando because they're a physical team. Minnesota's a physical team. They got a win. They got a decent win last night, much to my chagrin, because I thought they were gonna get handled by the Pelicans. But yeah, I think they match up pretty well with the Timberwolves. I mean, they got solid defense. They just can't score, and at times the Timberwolves can't score either. So they got bigger bodies to throw at Ant, Paulo, Franz, Cole Anthony, Anthony Black. So they got a bevy of guys to go in. They just got to produce some offense. And if they play like they did last night, or even to a decent type of level, then I think they can cover this number pretty easily. Minnesota is 3-point reliant, sometimes to a fault, but I think the Orlando Magic do a really good job of running teams off the 3-point line. They defend without fouling. I think the total indicates it's going to be a low-scoring game. Maybe both teams struggle to get to 100, so maybe we get a 101-98 finish. So I'll take Orlando with the points, and I like the under as well.
Mm. I'm not going to be able to get there on the total. I think I would look there. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really low total for 10.5 points, man. Give me the points, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Ew. Can I feel amazing about a game? Please? Please, as we get down the slate.
Nah, it's over with for that, brother.
Dallas Mavericks are on the road going to play the Houston Rockets. Rockets are laying 12 here. 220.5 is the total. Let's see. Where's Houston's in? Oh my God. Okay. For Dallas, we've got Dante Exum, who is questionable. Oh, whoa. If my screen would want to load. We got Kai Jones, who is questionable. We got PJ Washington, who is questionable. We got Brandon Williams, who is questionable. And then AD Gafford, Hardy, Lively, all still out. Shepard and Amin Thompson, only 2 outs for Houston. All right. Is seeing minus 12 next to Houston's name misleading here at all? I mean, they've been pretty solid. Kind of blown teams out here or there. Kind of let them hang around here or there. What are you doing? Dallas is 2-8 ATS in their last 10 games. Jesus Christ. What are you doing here?
Yeah, give me the Mavs team total under. I think the Rockets defense will be able to suffocate them and they won't be able to score. They don't got a ton of size on the interior. They really don't have a lot of depth. I mean, 8 guys. I think they had 8 guys play, maybe 9, and 2 of those guys were on minutes restrictions. So, I mean, the Rockets have a bevy of guys that they can throw out there, even despite the injuries to Amin and Reed. So, I think Shin Sengun, I think he's going to eat inside. So I would look for him maybe like a double-double, his PR over, maybe even sprinkle on triple-double because he'll be able to pass out of the double team pretty effortlessly. And if guys are knocking out shots, then he can rack up the stats. So I think we see the Rockets dominate here. I would lay 11.5, but I like the Mavs team total under a lot more.
Yeah. Give me Houston late at 12. It's been a while since Houston's beaten somebody by like 32. This could be one of those games. Defensively, I just don't know how the Mavericks are going to be able to score. I mean, offensively, I just don't know how the Mavericks are going to be able to score in this game. I think Houston's defense, especially at home, really, really good, is really, really smothering. I don't think that they're looking past this team at all. Late at 12, but Houston. Oh, that's nasty. We got the Los Angeles Lakers, where a month ago, this is a lot better of a game. Los Angeles Lakers on the road going to play Denver Nuggets. Nuggets are laying 13.5. 229.5 is total. Lakers are on the second leg of a back-to-back here. LeBron is out. Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura, Max Kleber out. Luka is, by all intents and purposes, probably going to be out. And then you got a whole bunch of questionable tags. Probable for Braun. Probable for Jokic. Probable for Jamal Murray. A questionable tag on Aaron Gordon. And yeah, that's all that really matters. Stars out. I mean, yeah, sure. This is probably when Denver's probably been really annoyed about how shit has been going recently. They just got destroyed by the Lakers last month by 23 points in Denver. I think that and they just got embarrassed by Minnesota. I think they're going to be pissed off and they're going to run the score up on them. Give me the Denver Nuggets laying points.
Yeah, I would look at that side as well. I mean, just it's just a lot of uncertainty, man. Even on both sides. I mean, but the number would tell you that those players that you named on the injury report are more likely to play than not. And I don't know how healthy or not how healthy, because I know he's pretty banged up, but I don't know how much Luka is going to play, if any. So it would be Nuggets or nothing for me. Look at the Nuggets team total to go over. They could score. It's a market. I don't know if you play it or see it. It's 100 points in 3 quarters. I think the Nuggets are a prime candidate for scoring 100 points in 3 quarters in this specific matchup.
Okay. Breaking news. Kristaps Porzingis participating in shoot around Friday. Remember how I said last time I was here, present in shoot around is different than participating in shoot around? Porzingis is participating in shoot around today. I don't think he's participated in shoot around in a while. Present, not participating. Know the difference, people. All right. We got Toronto Raptors on the road going to play the Utah Jazz. This might be, oddly enough, this might be my favorite play on the board.
Yeah, it might be mine too. I wonder if we're on the same side.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my lock, actually.
This is crazy. Wow. You got Utah laying 2.5 here. 235 is the total. Injury report. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. We got Jacoby Walter out, Jakob Poeltl out, Mogba out, Grady Dick out. Scotty Barnes is questionable for this game, and we've got Abaji, who is also questionable for this game. He would be missing his 7th straight game if he missed this one. John Collins is out on the Utah side of the ball. He turned his ankle, and I mean, he finished the game, but it was like crazy because like he really turned his ankle after just coming back. And we got Keontae George, who is a questionable. So there is absolutely, positively no way I would ever consider laying points with the Utah Jazz. By the way, there has only been one instance this season where they were laying points and they did not cover. There is no reason that you have a 15-win team in any situation laying 2.5. Oh, Fade City. Fade City. Give it to Toronto Raptors plus 2.5. Like, even in the injuries, they have Quickly still. And they could potentially have Scotty Barnes in this game, too. No way. No way am I taking Utah. Utah's Tank City. They may be up early in this game, but they're going to blow it at the end.
Yeah, I like over. I love the over for that exact reason. I think that Utah's going to be competitive. Raptors are going to be able to score. I just need to make sure that they have Barnes, because they played a lineup 2 games ago, I think. No RJ, no Quickly. Like, everybody was out. They were playing some guys that I haven't seen since college. And this is like 4 or 5 years ago. They still managed to win. But I think the pace will be up. Raptors like to get out and run. Jazz, no defense. They like to get out and run as well. Marketing back, so that adds another 20 plus points in there. And he just takes the onus on scoring the ball and not being able to. I mean, you can't do much with him inside and out with the way the Raptors are playing. So no Poeltl, no Mogba. I think Laurie eats as well. So I'll look at his points over. But I think the total is too low. I think both teams can get to like 120 here.
Yeah, love the total. Like the over in the game. I just can't. I mean, at the very least, Toronto has won 4 of their last 5. They've covered 4 of their last 5. Despite the injuries, they're actually looking in good form, and they're playing the bad teams. Like, that's all I can ask from you. Beat the bad teams, and you're doing that. So, yeah, give me Toronto. Yeah, the Jazz are man, where are the people that were with this podcast like 2, maybe 3, where the Jazz were covering everything? Everything. Didn't matter what number you put in front of them. They were covering. The fall from grace that teams have in the NBA is amazing. Must be studied. Sacramento Kings are on the second leg of a back-to-back going to play the Phoenix Suns. Suns are laying 3 here. 232.5 is the total. Report for this one, and we've got Sabonis. We'll see if he plays. He didn't play that first leg of the back-to-back, and so he may be able to make this game. He probably is going to miss this one again. You got Cody Martin, who is a questionable for the game. He was just called back from the G League team. You got Nick Richards, who is a questionable for the game. You got Grayson Allen, who missed the last game. He's doubtful for this one. And then you got Monte Morris, who missed the last game as well with the back injury. He's doubtful for this one. All right. So the Sacramento Kings are 10-2 to the opponent's team total over on the second leg of a back-to-back this season. That would go ahead and incline you to play the Phoenix Suns to go over their team total. I think that's a really good play. I do not trust the Phoenix Suns to ever win a game, so I will never take the Phoenix Suns laying any type of points. I can only go Sacramento +3 here. And that's just me watching the Phoenix Suns, and I've seen them in situations like it's been bad. The Suns have been horrible. We don't have to talk about it, but I think that at the very least they might be able to score here. I'll take their team total over. What are you doing?
On the same, I guess, train of thought with you, I like the over. I think both teams will be able to score, not just
Oh,
the
I
Phoenix.
have no idea. I'm sorry, I have no idea if Sacramento's going to be able to score. They haven't been able to score the past
Yeah.
couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's their MO. I don't think the Phoenix defense is going to leave much to be desired as far as defending them. They had a rough night last night. The Golden State, they usually play Golden State well. That's one of the reasons why I took them. But
Well, you know why Golden State beat the shit out of them last night? It was because last time they were in Chase Center, the Kings were front running. They destroyed them. They were talking a bunch of shit in the game.
I forgot
Like,
about that. That's a good point. I
yeah,
forgot
so
about
it was a bunch of reasons of why Golden State was extra motivated to beat the shit out of them last night.
I
But
forgot about
like,
that. Yeah, so maybe that's a one-off. But they have been scoring pretty well. Likely to get some bonus back, so that adds another dynamic on the interior. So I think they look at the score. What are their scores for the past few games?
let's see. We've got last 5 games 104, 104, 110 to the Clippers for the Kings in a loss. You got 127 to the Spurs and then 110 Denver.
Oh yeah, so not just just kind of up and down, but
I didn't. That's why I played the Suns team total because I was like, this could be a situation where they just don't score again. And I mean, Phoenix does need a get up spot. Will I ever bet Phoenix to get up? Never. But at the very least, can you put the ball in the basket? 10-2 to the opponent's team total over this season.
yeah. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that over. I think we see a lot of pace in the game as well. So yeah, I like that over.
And they've gone over this number in 4 of their last 5. Yeah. Man, what a horrible day on the slate. Yeah, stick to college today. Ew. All right. Lonte, lock dog. Let's get an underdog lineup in there. What are you doing?
Lock. Let's go with the. I want to go with that total. Let me see what the updated total is for that Jazz game. 235. Yeah, so let's go over 235 for the Utah and in Toronto game for all the reasons that we talked about. For the dog, let's go with a. I guess let's go with a small dog. Let me get the Memphis Grizzlies to win it outright at home. Good spot for them. That should be. That should be plus 120. Plus 120. I don't really like a lot of the dogs on the card today. I don't really like the card at all. Or you could parlay. You could parlay the. You could parlay the Hornets with the Grizzlies. That'll pay close to like 3-1.
Woo. All right, man. Lock. San Antonio Spurs team total under 117.5. Charlotte's been really good defensively. My guy Devin Vassell probably put up 20-25. He's not going to carry this over the team total, and I'm shocked that they're laying points. So I won't take the spread because anything can happen there. But give me a team total under. At the very least, I don't think that they're going to be able to score. For my dog, believe it or not, give me the Atlanta Hawks plus 165 on the money line. What? Clippers laying 4.5 on the road? What? No way. Last time the Clippers were a road favorite and I was on this show, I faded them and we got the cash. Doing it again. Give me the Atlanta Hawks. Don't think I have made the Atlanta Hawks a lock or a dog in a very long time. So let's see how that goes. All right. Underdog Fantasy. What are we doing?
Sengun PR. I like that higher. That's my favorite one. I should
Oh,
have went.
wait. Before we wait. Before we talk about Underdog Fantasy, gotta talk to you about Rhythm. They're throwing an epic March Madness party, and it's for the first four. You can catch it on March 19th at the awesome Stadium Swim. If you haven't been to Stadium Swim, you should really get over there to Stadium Swim and check it out. Good stuff. Plus, it's free drinks. You get free drinks over there. So if you're in the beautiful Las Vegas for March Madness, head over there to that first four watch party, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/party for more details. And you can sign up for Rhythm right now because they're giving away a $250 future to one random lucky Rhythm user. That is sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Rhythm, RITHMM, to do that. All right. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy. Pick them. You can pick higher or lower on your favorite fantasy projections. A lot of college basketball plays to get through, a lot of NBA plays. We're about to drop an Underdog lineup right now, so go sign up with promo code NBA SGPN. That is special pick and first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Underdog Fantasy promo code NBA SGPN. All right, let's go ahead and give out that Underdog lineup and get out of here.
Yeah, my favorite one is Sengun higher PR.
All right, let's get Sengun in there. No Mitchell tonight. Triple J may or may not go. Points and rebounds 31.5 for Sengun, higher.
Like that.
Triple J may or may not go. They're probably going to need Mobley scoring. I like Mobley. Have a good little day here. Might as well add the rebounds up there too, don't you think? Or should we just do the points?
I'm always an advocate of points and rebounds.
All right, Mobley, points and rebounds 30.5. Add it. We need one more play.
I like James Harden points lower. For obvious reasons.
We're fading James Harden in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Bro, it's at 26.5. They know.
Got to.
All right, we're fading James Harden in Atlanta. There we go. Yeah, sure. I'm with that. All right. Well, wait. But it is the Atlanta Hawks. Should we reconsider? Like, come on. It's the Atlanta Hawks. Man. We should really I really get the premise here. But if you say it one more time, I'm gonna do it. But I have to do the due diligence. Should we reconsider because it's Atlanta?
Okay, well let's just go. Who else can we go with?
That is not me saying that you have to reconsider, but that is just.
Well, you want to go with Vassell points higher?
Oh, what? You know the key to my heart.
Yeah,
if anybody's gonna get going, it's him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna take like 1 million shots. That's only 18.5, and there's no De'Aaron Fox, no Wemby. This is ridiculous. Ladder that, by the way. All right, we got Sengun higher, 31.5 points and rebounds. We got Evan Mobley higher, 30.5 points and rebounds. We got Devin Vassell higher, 18.5 points. Add that Underdog, shake it up, 6x, $100, get $600 over there. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBA SGPN. All right, Lonte, anything else for people before we get up out of here?
That's it, man. Enjoy this horrible slate.
All right, he's XX Lonte XX on X. I'm at really real __ on X. Make sure you give us a follow, 5-star rating, and review wherever you get your podcast, and make sure you drop a like in the YouTube video before you leave. With that, I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end like this. We are out of here.